Hey gang, this is Mike with my real estate dojo, and today I'm going to reveal an important idea that I have discovered through tremendous amount of failures. I've lost significant amount of time, frustration, and money, and I want to share this with you so you don't make the same mistake. In the society that we live in, corporations, marketing companies have done fancy magician-like marketing to pull the wool over the consumer's eyes, okay? And what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is that there's price points for you to get top quality. After that, you're just buying brand, you're just buying marketing, you're just buying hype. Now, it doesn't matter if you're buying a car, it doesn't matter if you're buying a guitar, it doesn't matter if you're buying supplements, etc. Let me explain this. Let's say I'm gonna buy a knife like this. This is a Microtech knife. It cost me $320, but let's just use this for an example. If you want to buy a knife, there's the low-level knives that are like $25, $50, okay? And they may not be the best quality. They might be made out of shitty material. They may break very quickly. So those are like, let's say, $25, $50 max. Then you have the second level, and those knives may be about $100, okay? And then you're gonna have the third level. Maybe those knives are gonna be about $200, okay? So the level one that's like $50 is probably like shitty material. It's probably gonna break. The level two, you're not getting the best material. You're not getting the shittiest material, okay? But it's not the best craftsmanship, and that's gonna be about $100. And at the $200, you'll get the best metals, the best materials. Listen, we're talking about a knife. If you're talking about a guitar, then you get the best strings, then you get the best wood, etc. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a car, it could be the same thing. So the point I'm trying to make is at the three levels, you have the level one, which is the cheapest one, which is usually horrible quality. Shit that you buy from Walmart that breaks after a few times of using. Even like anything. It could be camping equipment, it could be a knife, it could be a car, etc. The level two, you're getting not the best quality, but not the shittiest quality. Okay, and that's level two. And then the level three is where you get the best quality. Okay, for example, in this knife, they're gonna use the best paint, they're gonna use the best material, the best steel, etc. But there is another level what I call level four, and the level four is where it's all the hype. Okay, it's all the marketing, and you see that in everything, okay? In cars, in knives, etc. I've just recently done a video, and this knife is a level 4, okay? And I had level 1 knives were shitty, and I had level 2 knives were okay, and I had level 3 knives, which were excellent. And this one, I bought the hype. I read the reviews, some Microtech US made, and I thought it's the greatest thing, and that's what people said. So I spent $320, okay? $320. $120 more than the top quality knife. And not that I got it, I've realized that, man, it's not top quality knife. I mean, it may be a level 2 or a level 3 at the very max. And in reality, I've actually done a video that I'm actually having problems ejecting this thing out 100%. So it's probably a level 2 at the very max level 3. Now, the reason that this thing costs level 4 is because of the hype, because of the marketing. Now, the same thing goes with anything else you buy, okay? Let's talk about my own personal car. I've had many different cars in my life. I bought ATVs, I bought motorcycles, I bought jet skis, I bought big trucks, I bought trailers, you name it, guys, okay? And I'm here to tell you that if you go to a level 4, and you think you're buying quality, you're not. You're just buying the hype. You're just buying the bullshit, okay? The fluff. And you're going to be disappointed. How do I know? Man, I have a SL 550. It's a $100,000+ car. I've owned Jeeps. I own Nissans. I own many different types of cars, okay, guys? And I could tell you today, swear on my life, that my Mercedes-Benz, my $100,000 car, has been the worst car I've ever owned, okay? It keeps breaking down, and it's unreliable. It's, Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't have cool gadgets and it's not the coolest and people will not, it doesn't have bragging rights, because, I drive everywhere and people come up to me like, man, that's a nice car, dude. Oh, I love your car. I love the convertible. So, yes, it'll get you bragging rights. It'll get you, like, success if you care about that. It'll get you that kind of shit. But when I bought it, I didn't really buy it for that stuff, okay? I bought it because this was my dream car, and I thought, man, I'm going to spend $100K, and I'm going to be able to hold on to this car forever because it's going to be high quality, German engineered. But boy, was I wrong. I had a Nissan Truck Titan that was way better quality. I had Jeep Wrangler, way better quality. I had many different vehicles that were way more reliable than this fucking 100,000 plus car, my dream car that I paid for. Which has helped me realize that there's 4 levels of products. Level 1 is the shittiest one. Level 2 may be mid-grade, okay, which is okay. And level 3 is the best quality, which means it's gonna last for fucking ever. And then level 4 is just hype, dude. It's just the marketing, it's just the propaganda, it's just the bullshit. It's the stuff that we'll buy a Mercedes-Benz because we want it the way it makes us feel in the outside world, because people are gonna say, oh man, that's a nice car, dude. Oh man, congratulations for your success, okay? And so if you're a type of consumer like me that wants to get the best quality, like I just want to buy a knife, okay, and I want to have it for the rest of my life, okay? Like, look, I just popped this up and it didn't go up, dude, okay, and I had to pull it up. You see what I'm saying? It's not the best quality, okay? And I paid best quality for it, but I bought the hype. It's not the best quality knife out there. Same thing with my Mercedes-Benz. There's so many other cars that are like very reliable, they never break down, and they cost so much less. But I bought the hype, dude. I thought I'm gonna buy a $100,000 car, I'm gonna have it forever, it's not gonna break down, it's made out of great material. And it really isn't the case. So what am I trying to tell you? What I'm trying to tell you is that in life, you have to understand, where are you when you want to purchase something. Are you purchasing hype, which is number 4, or are you purchasing high quality shit, or are you purchasing metal level shit, which is number 2, or are you purchasing low quality shit? And if your budget only allows you to have low quality shit, then that's what it is. But if you have the money, and instead of buying low quality shit where you have to keep buying and buying and buying and buying and keeps breaking, then you're better off buying second level quality shit, or better yet, buying the 3rd level quality shit. Because if you buy that 3rd level quality equipment, like a knife, like a car, whatever, you're not gonna have to keep buying it every couple of years. You're not gonna have to keep fixing it, okay? So my suggestion to you is that forget the hype, forget the fucking media, forget the propaganda, forget how cool a product makes this thing, and really buy high quality shit. Let me give you some examples, okay? I bought this at the Army Navy store. It was brand new. It's what the military used. It cost me $5, man, $5, okay? It's made out of that real wool, okay? And it's one of the best. I mean, this thing's made out of a little cardboard, okay? It's very cheap, but it's very good quality, okay? Very good quality. I've had it. It keeps me warm, and it's $5. And I've owned other beanies. I may pay $30, $50 for them because they had this brand on here, or because they were Armour, or they were Nike, or whatever. And they were shitty quality. They didn't keep me warm. They fucking shrink when I washed them. And I paid $5 for this, but it's high quality. Why? Because it's military grade. It's what the military wears. So even though I paid $5 for it, it's high quality, which is gonna last me for a fucking long time. Where the other hats that I bought maybe only last me 1 season, okay? The strings would come out. When I washed it, it shrunk, or, it just didn't hold their shape. So the point I'm trying to tell you guys is that we're all focused on making money, okay? But if we spend our money on high quality stuff, then we would not need to go keep making continuous money, because the shit that we buy will last a lifetime. And there's no reason that with the technology we have today, with the scientists, with the internet, with the manufacturing, with all the materials that we have today, the manufacturer should be making shitty ass quality products and hyping it up to get me and you to spend our hard-earned money on poor quality items. Like my Mercedes, like this Microtech knife that, you know, is supposed to be top of the line, US made, and it doesn't deploy. 75% of the time it deploys, 25% of the time it doesn't deploy. And it's like, I paid $320 for this. Not a happy camper. I'm not a happy camper with my Mercedes-Benz SL 550. I put almost 90,000 miles on it, and since after 30,000 miles, after when the warranty got expired, I haven't been happy with the car. It's a beautiful car. It gives me the looks. It gives me the glamour. But it's the shittiest car, and I'll never, ever, ever buy another Mercedes in my life again. I'll buy a Toyota. I'll buy a Nissan. I'll buy a Jeep. These things I had, and they were high quality equipment. Okay, I had a Jeep, 1996. It had over 250,000 miles on it. Transmission never went out. Engine never went out. Sure, I did, you know, have a, you know, catalytic converter go out, but it was like $200 or $300, dude. I had to replace the radiator. Again, it was like $200 or $300. For every tire on my Mercedes-Benz is almost $480. Okay, the back is $480, the front is $380 for just one fucking tire. Every time I want to get an oil change, it's like $300 to $500, and it'll be okay if I had to spend that money and the tires last. But the way the Mercedes is set up by default, even if you have perfect alignment, it keeps wearing the tires off. So from the inside of the tires, after 3 or 4 months of daily usage, they go bad, and you got to spend so much money. In the lifetime I've owned my Mercedes, I've bought, godly man, so in the last 2 years I bought at least 16 tires, guys. If you do 16 times $480, you can see I spent enough money on buying a fucking new car. I could have bought a new Kia, I could have bought a Honda Civic, and at the end of the day, I'm not even happy with my car. So I made this video for you guys to understand that there's a difference between high quality and just marketing. You know, there's shoes that you go buy from Neiman's Market. They may cost a couple $100, and there's shoes that I bought from REI that cost $150, and I put like 1,000 miles on them, and they're still good. And I've done a review about them. I mean, they're amazing, dude. You know, they're waterproof, they're stink proof. And I bought shoes from Reebok or Nike. I spent $200 or $300, and they were just shitty quality. So the point of the story is, when you make your money, you have to be wise with it and make sure you're spending it on higher quality stuff that's gonna last forever. And you're not buying the brand, you're not buying the marketing, you're not buying the hype. Because if you buy something that's, you know, level 4, it doesn't mean it's gonna be better quality than the one that's level 3. It just means you're spending the extra surplus for the marketing, for the packaging, and not really the quality. Just like my knife that doesn't explode 100% of the time, okay? Or like my Mercedes-Benz. So guys, go out there and hustle and bustle. When you make your money, make sure you invest it correctly. Don't be like a fool like me. I've lost a lot of money because I bought hype, I bought brand. Even though that I knew about this, I didn't want to do that. I thought that, hey, if I spend more money on something, it's going to be better quality. And many times it's not. I have to get online, I have to do my due diligence to figure out what's the best quality, what is the best company that sells quality instead of hype and marketing, and buy that. Because like a famous guy said, that one of the presidents says, you know, a penny saved is a penny earned. And all I hear by these gurus is how to make more and more money. But these same guys are just spending their money like crazy, blah, 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 and they're training you to do the same thing. They got jets, they got nice cars, they got nice things. So now they're in what I call a rat race, because now they have to sell you and sell you and sell you, okay? And I don't want to do that, because I don't live that lifestyle, okay? And I don't want you to live that lifestyle. What I want you to do is make money, take that money, invest it into income-producing assets, number 1, and then number 2, buy good quality shit. Don't just buy a brand name. Just don't buy the hype because it gives you some kind of glamour. Buy something that's gonna last you for a long time, so you don't have to keep going buying the shit. Therefore, you don't have to keep working, okay? Now you can have financial freedom. If you keep buying these material shit like nice cars, airplanes, like a lot of these gurus online, then you're gonna be in a life cycle of just selling other people on shit they don't want, shit they can't afford. You know, put them in debt because to fill your own self-ego, okay? So guys, if you like these videos, please like, please share, please comment, please tell your friends and family about me. Go hustle and bustle and don't take no for an answer. See you later.